Well, I think I'm just about ready now. Finally. I say that, not ready enough. But it'll do. We can look at maps like this. We can get going with this. Oh, right, I did forget one thing. Okay, now I'm ready. We can start off with what I'm sure will be a banger by the screenshot. Aim at Sikrepst. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce that one. Special thanks to Dabster for real life understanding. I don't, but okay. Alright, this would be Counter-Strike? Why do I feel like I've forgotten something? I mean, I forgot everything, but I still feel like I forgot something. Aim at Sikrepst. It has occurred to me what I've forgotten. I haven't put on any headphones. I need those. I need them for sound make here. Give me a moment. Shouldn't take long. If I can find... There we go. Just make sure my keep working. Realize I talked through what probably would have cut out for a second there. Right near the top. Convenient. Does my mouse sensitivity seem low? Oh well. It's probably easier for the stream. Not gonna complain. Hello, Strider. This is a small map. There's not a whole lot going on here. At least there's the tiniest bit of ambience, but I think that hollow sound is gonna get old. You spent any extended amount of time here? Also, you should be able to jump up this. That's my professional opinion. I have many. Not a whole lot more to see though. It's not textured too poorly. I don't mind that. It's just not a whole lot to remark. The wood blocks were a little strange. That's true. It kind of looked like shipping containers or something. But not enough to actually make sense like that. Mapper Room Spag's Room by Spag. It has both room and Spag in it twice. That's... I can't wait until we actually get to the rooms thing again. I remember appreciating that in its day. Rooms bag. That doesn't sound very nice. Spag was always an odd name. So says me. Map room spag. Was thinking for a second, didn't I make something for this? I don't think it was a competition, but just like this project. But no, I made one for the cubicles thing, which I don't think we'll bump into for a while yet. Pardon me. It's just a nice little room. I mean, that's what the project was. Nice little rooms. It's nothing super fancy, but it's got lots of little angles that help vary up the geometry, and the texturing is all perfectly, perfectly serviceable. A little bit of ambience, a little bit of more interesting lighting than just static lighting. It's a perfectly good room. I always like the hanging wires. I never make them look particularly good myself. Marble fountain. Oh, this was also for the room. Okay, I don't remember this one. That's not the button I meant to press. What is the button I meant to press? This link isn't on my broken links list. Oh, it's that one. It's the numbers. It's this one. Of course. Okay. There's 23 files that... I thought it was 23 conflicting files for some reason. That would have been bad. I don't like how squeaky this chair is, but I don't have a whole lot of choices right now. Wish I could type. My microphone's in the way, really. I'd get a stand, but I don't know if it really deserves it. Maybe I do remember this. I vaguely remember this weird water feature. Which I assume is just made of a whole bunch of funk wall toggles. I don't think those are beams or sprites or anything. I suppose beams are sprites to some degree. It is a nice swimming pool. It's no river pool, but it's not bad. Just floating for a second. I always like a good... I mean, this is hardly a dome, but a good biodome type of a thing. Plants behind glass. It's a good aesthetic. This one's not too bad. I like those little flower hedges. It's pretty nice all over, really. I don't like this texture, but only because I don't like this texture in real life. Maybe that's a weird opinion to have. Yeah, I think the idea is that the water's running down and down over this, down here, and we've got these fountains. I do like the fountain. It looks weird, but how are you going to do that well in gold source? Little sprites that appear right at the top. It's a nice touch. It's the only way it could look any good, really. Being a room, I don't think there's anything actually more to this map. But these little marble things, they're very well made. Something about these torches look a little lazy. In comparison to the rest, I mean. Okay. I mean, maybe. You're probably right. Room's basement. Entry from the room's source collaboration? I don't remember source rooms. Maybe I just ignored it because I didn't really care about source at the time I was playing these things. A distinct possibility. Half-Life 2 then? Nope, that's not Half-Life 2. Sometimes I think, wouldn't it be nice if I was more organised and I had all this stuff in place in advance? I could just skip to them. But I think I'd like to maintain some scrappy feel to this stream. This is the experience from start to finish. You find this map, here's the struggles. Except I do skip the part where all half the links are broken and take you to weird websites where there's no English on them, and you don't want any of that. I suppose it would be just basement. Hello, windows. The description did say that Tetsuo was new to Source, so if I say this is maybe a little plain, I think it's not too... It's not a huge surprise. It's basically just a room with some props in it, isn't it? I don't know how hard the wires are to do. I assume they're fairly standard Source thing. Do like the thought put behind how some of these wires travel. That said, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense why they'd be connected in this way. That's nitpicking. Point lights. I suppose these would be point lights, wouldn't they? They're very much lighting up the roof above them. I don't know. Probably not. I'm not sure what the rules are for Source. I remember... Yeah, I remember people saying when I was first caring about Source, first and only time I was caring about Source, people saying don't use text lights, which was weird since that is very much the thing in Half-Life 1. I suppose it makes sense. Warp Swifty. There's this version of a map I made by the name of Orp Map Pro. There is not a chance in hell that if I played that I would remember it. That's about the most generic name for one of these Counter-Strike maps you could come up with. Alright. Oh, it's done the thing again. Don't do that. I don't know why Source does that from time to time. Screwing up my resolution and all my windows as a result. This one? Counter-Strike Source. Not what I want. Steam. Come back to me. Come on. Oh. Generic name. No, AWP. Swifty. That's right. Like the irony that I then had to try and remember what the map was called via its generic name. And that's enough to make it fairly obvious. Oh. Oh. Yes, thank you for that.
Alright, let's move out.
Didn't I set it last time to have one bot? I want to do that again. Was that a different game? No, it was this, wasn't it? Suppose that's it. Just to vary things up a bit, give me something to look for. God, I forgot how loud the AWP was. It's unnecessarily loud. I mean, I guess it needs to be, gameplay reasons, but... it's just blowing out my headphones. I heard him. He was beneath me. It's just a courtyard, really. It's not going to stop. This is the downside to having one bot. I keep killing them and then I have to run back. It probably would restart the round, and by that point, if I get to that point in the middle of a map, I don't know if it would... Is there only one way out of here? The Counter-Strike source bots always strike me as bumbling, whatever. Just sort of wandering around the map, very unsure of themselves. Oh, that probably shouldn't be visible. You're just gonna... There's a source, you could have... Oh god. Where's that second exit on this side?
Okay, let's go.
Wait. Oh, something... That doesn't really look like a ladder. Does make more sense. It's only one way up here, isn't it? Which could be a problem for me. The structure of this map is not great. I'm gonna try and keep exploring with this bot tailing me. What are they doing out there? This definitely is an AWP map. Lots of places to hide and shoot people. Okay, I think we've seen enough. Oh god, I messed up. I'm not very good at Counter-Strike. Switchable track train example map. Zombie Lofi have a track train example in the vault, but not one with different track paths. It's fair enough. It's a valuable information for some people. I only know that need the BSP. Of course we do. Whatever. I remember at one point I had grand ambitions to like hang on to all the files and keep them all separate as some kind of like archive, but there's no way I'd actually be able to track down what one file needs anyway. It's just a mess in those folders. Just filthy. Track train, that's what it was. Map. Oh, I need to actually click on my thing. The old sounds that are in Counter-Strike Source are kind of weird. They sound out of place. We can go in this endless loop. I was supposed to pick up the pistol so I could actually do the example. But that crate doesn't break. Love how the track changes are implied and nothing actually happens. If this doesn't break, I want the crate to break. Up next side by Reload ER. Reload ER. Reload AR? I don't want to say that name properly. It doesn't look proper. Oh, no, never mind. This download link was broken. Which, it doesn't... Look, I'm no judge of AWP maps, but it seems very open. Rooms Tentive 4. Time of making this, I'm incredibly tired and not mapping at my best. How much TJB stuff have we seen up to this point? I don't remember how... Why is that up? Okay, we've seen a couple of things. Little things. This might be the first proper map, maybe. Depending on what it actually is. Spaceship from the opening of Star Wars. Okay, fair enough. Rooms mini combat. Oh, this is just one of the rooms. Okay. Included a lights rad. I'm not real sure why. I don't think I need anything else in there. Look, I'd be down for that if I can map anything. If I think my attention span could be held by a single room, I say, in definitely not going to be right, but was it underscore? It was underscore. I'll lots of curved surfaces in here is the first thing I notice. I like all these weird little wall details. It's all very clean, except for that texture. This looks very out of place, but that's probably where you come in. I am not the person to ask about Star Wars things. If this seems accurate, if you even see the inside of this thing, I don't know. Let me know. I have no idea. Star Wars isn't really my forte. Nothing really is my forte, but Star Wars definitely isn't it. Light. My source SDK. Please help me in this map. Any help would be appreciated. The problem is that when I run it, end of sentence, it immediately shows a dialog box saying spawned a null entity. I have no idea, but let's look at it anyway. Oh, I keep hitting copy. I know they don't work. Well, I suppose. I'll take it. It's a niche that I don't think is being filled by too many people. Surely. Making obscure maps, maybe, but looking at them and being annoyed by them, I don't know. Why is it light RMF? It's obsolete. Funk pushable. Is this even... Why did I think this was Half-Life 2? Is it because they're called Source SDK? I think that's what it was. They confuzzled me in the brain space. Now I'm not going to help them because they fooled me. Let's face it, this was only 10 years ago. What is the exact date? 2009 129. So we're still over a decade old, this map. Oh god. Oh. Speaking of oh god. Did it actually list as Half-Life? They might not have actually added the right tag. There's a lot of unknown entities. These aren't unknown. They're just not showing up right. I guess. I know a monster scientist called Bud. Let's try and get a better view of what's going on. Open it up like a diorama. Why am I missing? Why don't I have any textures? What did I do? Did I not open this up right? Did my sledge just break completely? Let me try reopening this. There's definitely supposed to be something in there. Oh, it's just broken. Okay. What's the minimum I can get away with? Oh, that's too much trouble. Where's Jack? I know it's on here somewhere. Is it gonna show up like this? Almost certainly not. No, it did. No, I'd take it back. You know, I still have actually never seen anything from Hunt Down the Freeman, apart from everything that's been referenced in this here Discord that I have open. Mostly by one Urban Nebula. No, that's not what I wanted to open. That was the wrong folder. This is going well. I can't say I care for Jack. Sorry about that. Okay. So now that there are textures that I can see, this doesn't look a whole lot better. I guess you start down here next to this mound of boxes. Are these just... Okay, monster makers, nodes. I don't know what's supposed to be happening in here. It's 4 scientists with 4 vending machines. Perfectly matched. Ouch, right. Go through this paper-thin vent that connects rooms. I can't imagine what was supposed to be happening in here. I don't want to... We've seen enough. We've seen more than enough. DM Lost Base BCC Final. Well, this appears to be a space-based Half-Life 2 deathmatch map, which I wouldn't actually mind seeing. This download link is Brokers. And we won't get to play this today, unfortunately. Same with a DM Combat House TSGK. Not so with Fight Yard Aztec World. Whole world of Aztecs. Morning all, everyone's coming in here. I see a Rimrook, I see a Potatoes, and everyone else who has already been referenced. Shut up, Abby. This would have been Half-Life, wasn't it? No, CS. CS. I feel like Irby making that joke has thrown me off my stride now. It's Fight Yard, wasn't it? Fight Yard Aztec? No? Did I get that wrong, did I? Oh. Okay, I have no idea what we're doing. It was definitely called something. Yard Aztec World. Why isn't this sorted by name? Did I not copy them? Did I copy the folders in? What kind of an idiot am I? I'm not sure. What if I try that again? That probably worked. I don't know when it refreshes these things. There we go. I mean, you didn't, Irby. You already didn't. You failed the thing you said you're going to do. This waterfall's okay. It's got a little bit of clipping issues, but it's probably more well made than it deserves to be. Anyway. That roof doesn't particularly strike me as Aztec. Maybe that's just me. I mean, I'm not sure about these lights either, so maybe I should just stop worrying about it. Nope. Can anyone read that? Because I can't. I'm guessing it's saying there's a buy zone there. Slightly less impressive when there's one of the exact same waterfall in every corner. I don't know. There's some appreciable things about this map, but it's still one of these maps. This is basically Ice World, right? At its core. Oh, I shouldn't be here. Well, 0 out of 10. I found the bad part of the map. Newton's entry rooms source. This download link didn't work, so I guess we'll have to find room source and hope that works. That's works? You know what I mean. The Sea Striker room source compo. Back when he was called the Sea Striker. I wish this cough would piss off. Is this just an RMF? Why is this just an RMF? Well, VMF I suppose would be. Sure there should be a BSP in there. Oh, there, okay, yes. Okay. There's some weird choices. Okay. I guess I have to... I'm not compiling it. That's not my job. Maybe this updated version will be there and... It won't be. There we go. I guess we're looking at this BMF. Oh, fuck off. It's a good one, yes. That right there. I think maybe Sea Striker got the idea after a while. It's not something that would happen today. What am I looking for? Hammer. I'll take a hammer to it. I don't know what I was expecting. More, for some reason. Okay, can I just find the... game? No, info player start. Go to... here. We'll play through the map in Hammer. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how Q maps work. I never did enough source to... I know they're a thing. I don't know what they are. They've got something to do with reflections. That's my understanding. Okay, so this is, I think, all underwater. And seems like it would be a bad time. Also, I have no idea where you would be supposed to be going, so I'm just gonna... It's not even done. At least it doesn't look done. It just goes to a wall anyway. Okay. Little skybox on static reflections. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I understand now. That all makes sense. Little skybox reflection things, and Valve broke them. Okay, rooms Muzz, that was one of these. ESP, probably WAD. This is all in the same folder and I hate it. This doesn't need to be this long. Half-Life. Okay, so the BSP would go in here. We're looking for rooms Coop Muzz. A Muzz Coop. I would need the WADs, probably not CHLT one because I've already got that. There's already a Barney WAD. It's not the same Barney WAD. I guess that's it. Okay. Is that the default for no-Q maps? Is it just like white, or does it try and work with the pink and black? Or some freakish combination of the two? Map, Muzz... No. Room? Muzz, room? Room, Coop, Muzz. Bugger. What was it called? Why do I keep doing this? Rooms, Coop, Muzz. Okay, I was one letter out. Pretty close. Little turned out panel.
Sergeant Bailey to topside checkpoint Bravo.
What are you standing on? Hang on. Right, I thought so. You can't do that. Who knew the G-Man had hover boots? So far this isn't a room, this is a corridor. Okay, that's a nice touch. I was wondering if he wouldn't adapt to that, but no, he totally hovers in place wherever you're looking. I'm gonna kill myself in this room's map. Purely because I can and it shouldn't be possible.
Uranium shipment inspection team to Sector D.
I'm always bad at roof details. Clearly Muzz is not. But then this whole room has a sense of purpose and I've never been great at that either. Right, the compilator. I never quite understood the value of batch compilers. Is that something people still use? Or was that a product of the time? Why was that end funnel there? We'll never know. Or maybe we will later. It's fair enough. MP5 Beef Arena. MP5 based weapons only. It's based on an underground club where you fight to the death. A particular one that you know, or... Oh, we don't get to see the Beef Arena. This download link didn't work. Oh no. DE Dust Dumb CSS. CSS version of my old school DE Dust Dumb map. First comment, this is shamefully bad, sorry. By one Archie. I guess we know what we're in for. Then this was 10 years ago, Archie. So, it's bugs.txt. Oh, it's a readme. But it's called bugs. What am I doing? CSS. That's what I'm doing. Arena has certain implications. Now, unless the livestock is going to fight to the death, or I suppose it doesn't have to be to the death, but given the context, if they've got MP5s, I wouldn't give a cow an MP5 personally, but if you were going to... And where is he now? Seriously, where is he? I haven't heard word from that fellow in quite some time. What was I looking for? It wasn't the beef one, it was dumb to yes, this one. It's okay, I remembered. Oh, not again. Why is it suddenly doing that? Is it because I'm trying to put a bot on these maps that aren't built for it? Okay. Is dumb dust just a straight line dust? Is that the difference? Okay, it's not quite as straight. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. This looks like a gold source map. It's not dust anymore. It's green. Greenst. I can only assume this is a counter-terrorist spawn. Or maybe it's just bomb sites. These yellow boxes means bomb site. I hear him. See, it's a him. Yuri. You'll never take me alive, especially when you're just sitting over there. God, that was a thing, wasn't it? I feel like I now have the grasp of this map now, though, so now I have to let him cut... Let him to cut me. Or... I suppose I could... Oh no. How dare you?
Terrorists win.
That's how CSS is played, right? Orp Lush. Archie again. More or less the same thing. Apparently this is a box. Which is nice to know. Is this the same person? Did Boca do the last one? They did, yes. Okay. Now we know. CS slush? Do you think I could remember these things for 10 seconds? And then I wouldn't have to do this thing where I try and remember what the name of the map was. I think it's because in Counter-Strike I don't have to actually type the name in and get it right. It's the list and the auto-completes. Actually, the auto-complete's not so bad, but when it's just picking it out of a list, there's less pressure to remember exactly what the map is called. It got windy very quickly. Oh. Bot ad, not ad, bot. Bot ad. Physics are weird, aren't they? I thought this might give the bot some trouble. It's clearly aware I was there. Archie was right though. This is a bot, a bot. That was a bot. We were looking at a bot, but it was a box in a box, a bot in a box. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a new webcam and it's completely set up. All I have to do is press that button and there'd be video on me. But it's just so different. I'll get around to it. Orp glyph. Regular CS. I'm looking for things in completely the wrong place. It doesn't even exist there. I'm supposed to make it exist there. Orp glyph. I'm not going to forget this time. It's orp glyph. Glyph is spelt wrong. Or differently, at least. Orp glyph. I wonder if it's supposed to be that glyph. GLYPHF, whatever. I don't know. Is it just not accepting my thing about adding in a bot? Oh right, this is regular Counter-Strike. It's not going to be a bot. I think it's because that map before looked so much like a gold source map that it got the wires crossed in my brain. It's icy. I'm desperately searching for anything to say about it. There's boxes. I feel like, you know, this map isn't that bad and probably could have found other things to decorate this map with than boxes. And yet, here we are. There's no way in or out that I can perceive. It's a box where you shoot people in. You're probably right. It needs a snowmobile. Eye's itchy. I can't touch it. I shouldn't touch it, but Death Valley 2, the second Death Valley. I was more a fan of Death Valley 1. I don't remember a Death Valley. I shouldn't make jokes like that because there could have been a Death Valley one for all I know. Counter-Strike, regular Counter-Strike. We're in the right place. KZ Death Valley 2. That bodes poorly. Snowfins. KZ Death Valley. Of course you did. You know, this one line does say a lot, but I think it's this part that says the most. We need not linger. I guess this is the death part of Death Valley. Even though I'm not sure this is a valley, because there's quite clearly much more of a valley down here. Ah. This chunk of land made a ratchety sound. Ow. I mean, not ow. What's the opposite of ow? I don't have an answer for this. I guess that's something good happening suddenly. Is the opposite of ow fuck yeah? See, I have no idea where I'm even supposed to go to start this. Oh wait, there it is. Of course, the moment I open my stupid mouth. As per the usual rules, I'm gonna go until I fuck up, which is gonna be this jump here. There we go. I did it. I suppose I could just get a glimpse. Just hover above. I have neither the time nor the patience to go and do a jump map here. It's fairly atmospheric for what it is, though. It's not. It doesn't seem like a bad map. Did he? What was his opinion? Are the map of the month things even visible on this side anymore? Like, I could have sworn it still said, like, this one map of the month, but also, I mean, like, the reviews and such. I'm sure he reviewed it favourably then. True. It'd be like Irby reviewing surf maps. Though I suppose that introduces a whole different element where, what if you're actually just completely shit at the thing you're supposed to be reviewing? That's... Here's one that I'm not going to have any fun with. Conk map. I don't know how to do that shit at all. And they're all RMFs, so I guess I don't need to. Aren't conk maps the like rocket jumping but with the concussion grenades in TFC? I'm not making that up, right? That's a kind of thing people made. Right? Alright, I'm opening up the broken thing. Unless it's decided to work. What if it decided to work? No, it has not decided to work. Whatever. Why couldn't you just bring up the thing what I wanted? Now I have to find where Jack is. I have no idea. I'm gonna guess it's in program files. Bugger. Guessing it's in the other program files. Concmap fonts. Concmap fonts. A lock fix 2 or cock. Whoops. Concmap fonts fixing. Oh no. God, where would you even start here? Assume this is part of the level? God, I'm very much out of my element. What if I just... There, now we can see. And it definitely all makes a lot of sense. These all just trigger multiples. There's a trigger teleports because you failed. I don't even really know what I'm looking at. Why were these just RMFs? What did this page say? Three versions of the map in their RMF file type. Okay, these are problem maps. Okay, that makes more sense. I like how this is the kind of exchange that happened in the comments of a problem map and no actual assistance with the problem follows. Sometimes it's just not meant to be. Because I can't understand a lick of this, I'm only gonna... These all are gonna look more or less the same, aren't they? Why does it keep defaulting back to there? Okay, this all seems like this stuff. I don't know. Let's just leave it. Let it lie. Half-Life 1: The Forgotten Book. Unfinished. It's a good name. Hello, a map I never finished. I'm too lazy. I made this map when I was learning PHE. Good name. Not the best sell. Do you want to... should we go find Satchmo? Is that what you're implying? What do we tell him? Oh, it's just an RMF. I wanted to... Is this clearly compiled in the screenshot? Why can't we just play it? Also, I need to open Jackie, and am I gonna just have to attach that down here, I think? I think most people acquired most of their knowledge outside TWHL. Gaming patents. I think there are people for that. Okay, I need to... This was probably a single player thing, right? What if I go and find the start? Go about this right. Okay, so instantly it looks like a fall that's long enough, that's high enough to hurt you. So that's how you start. You get just a suit, and I'm not sure what you're supposed to do with it, but let's say you go through here and pick up a crowbar. You can go for a swim that you probably can't get out of. I'm already lost. Let's just wander around. Bugger continuity. I haven't seen much in the way of entities, so I don't know how established it would have been what you're supposed to be doing. I'm guessing this is where the level was supposed to end. Just a hunch. You spent 350 years as about, what, a couple of hours as... There's 350 years in a particular couple of hours. I don't know if that counts as experience. Okay, I think I've seen enough of the Forgotten Book. What do you think the Forgotten Book was supposed to be? What was the book? You know, I do question the wisdom of skipping out on sleeping in to do this stream sometimes. I would love to sleep in. I guess I should press this button, shouldn't I? Let's face it, it's gonna happen sooner or later. Let's just get it out of the way. Hello, it's me. Let's keep looking at maps. This was always the plan. It was gonna happen sooner or later. Ah! That's my response. Yes, maps. Hello. Why are there so... What if we had a thing that wasn't an RMF? What if I did it properly so the RMF actually... I'm getting... What? How did... I don't like 7-zip. I want to kill it. Now I have to open up Jack again. I'm just going to leave this folder open. I don't know why Sledge has suddenly decided to break. But it's very inconvenient, and I'm going to complain to Penguin Boy even though he can't do anything about it. Shark. Sure, why not? Okay, we have a couple of missing textures. I don't know if you can see that. Was this... what was this? I suppose this would have been Counter-Strike. I probably didn't set this up for Counter-Strike. I wonder if I can do that easily. Textures. What if I go to Counter-Strike and put in, say, I don't know, there's so many WODs in here. Why are there so many WODs? I hate this. Never mind. We'll just see it as is. You know, I gotta note, the first thing I note about this map, I'm not really noticing much in the way of a shaft. Despite it being right in the name. This seems like a town? Or DE Dust, maybe? Mostly DE Dust. What if I just get all the WODs and put them into one WOD? Are there just structural limits to that sort of thing? Because I would hit them. We've seen enough of Shaft. I'm leaving that folder. FL_C2 space V2 period 1 is a broken link map. That's not there. It would have been a flat life map anyway, and I don't have the... I keep saying I'll sort it out eventually, and I will, but not yet. Complete remake of my map series of Fight Yard Corridor 2 Mortal Kombat. Yes, Corridor. Okay. I'm listening. Oh wait, no, I'm not listening. This link was also broken. I should check my list first. Rooms entry Mind Game by Soup Miner. Oh, this link was also broken. This has been a good batch, hasn't it? Vent grenades. Example on how to make an armed grenade fall out of a vent in Spirit. Okay. I never did understand how you used the satchels and trip mines. Monster trip mine. That's an entity, right? Like the preset ones. I've never really understood how you use those. But also I haven't really experimented with them, so... In theory, this was Spirit, wasn't it? In theory, I would get to that while I'm going through the entity guides. Did I have 2 spirits? Nope, that's Split. I think that was that split second thing. The one with the carnival. That's all I remember about Split Second. Grenade X. Split of Half-Life, yes. That was my thought for a second. Does this really work? Yes, I think you would know. What did I do to have you mix up Herbie and Pebs? Oh right, I was mixing up Herbie and Pebs. Wasn't that last time? A whole week ago? Is it like a virus? Okay, this isn't Remember, I'm
Hey, eat this, you bastard!
Why is Barney trying to kill me? I guess that's the example as well. Let's watch it again.
Hey, eat
It's a fairly
this, you
detailed example
bastard!
map, really. It's fair. Is that directly from Colony 42? Is that why it's so detailed? Okay then, that's fair enough. It's his. He can do whatever he wants with it. GGD Fort is also a broken link. Looking at it, can't say I'm heartbroken. Leak problem, unfortunately, isn't broken. A folder called My Map. Why does that amuse me? Max? What's a max? Is anyone informed enough to tell me what a max file is? Is that actually a thing? I've never seen that. I've also forgotten what I was... Is teleport malfunction? That wasn't there before. It was teleport malfunction, okay. A model of the map? Surely that would only be useful with very particular, like plugins? I don't know, that's a thing you can do, right? Where do you start in this map? Okay, you start in an elevator with very, very long doors. Oh god. This is a bad elevator to begin with, but you don't want to see the inside of it. The implication being that when the doors open for the elevator, it opens on every level. So some people waiting for the elevator just, I don't know, maybe they're not paying attention and fall down an elevator shaft. And this, I guess, is the room where the teleporter malfunction happens, which has a bunch of lights around it, and as far as I can tell, that's it. What was the problem? Leaks. Okay, of course it was leaks. My question is, if you start on the elevator and you don't get out of it until it goes up and then opens, surely you could just fake it like they do in Half-Life. Play the sound, nothing actually moves. The only difference there is, because of the way that's made, you would see the door. You'd be seeing the whole door. You would travel past the door. I wouldn't like to get in that elevator. 6th floor elevator example. Now, is it going to be the full-on 6 floors? Up, down, separate buttons for each? Or is it just going to be up and down? Because these are different prospects. Regular Half-Life, noted. Weird, there's already a file called elevator. Map elevator. Action. I'm guessing it just goes through them in sequence. Oh, this is... Okay. Oh no. This is... what's happening? Why is this... I mean, I am on the 3rd level, but this isn't how I expected this to go. Top floor. This isn't the top floor. What's happening? Help me. Top floor again? Wow, this is just another long door, isn't it? It is too. You can see it go the whole way down. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm looking at. What is this? The buttons just... This isn't... I mean, to some extent it works. Well, sort of. Oh, am I just progressively breaking it, or is that stop in the wrong spot? It sounds like a washing machine. Oh god. Everything about this is... I don't know what's happening anymore. See, it's an example map, but I don't know how much you're going to take from that. Oh god, I should have read this first. Known bugs. Sometimes the buttons lead you to the wrong floors. What is this example map for? First going, you should fix that bug somehow. Oh god. What the fuck is that? What is spirit? I never thought of something like that. Is that the question of physics thing? What is happening? God. Okay, that's we're not going to top that. Should I just end it there? I don't know what to do anymore. I mean, there's one more map. I might as well just try and play this. I don't know what. Do I have this? A map for Biohazard CS 1.6 mod. I might as well get this out of the way. This download link didn't work, so but it doesn't look that bad, which is a bit of a shame. But I guess I need to find this Biohazard mod. I don't think I already have this. I feel like I've played like 5 maps, like five different mods, 5 different zombie mods with one map made for it. Biohazard. CS, I guess. Is this going to be something that's going to be easy to put in there? I should probably just try and look at it anyway, shouldn't I? Hello, Muzz. Yeah, okay, that sounds far too complicated. I'll just try and see if I can load it up. I keep doing that. Why do I keep doing that? ZM train fix. They loaded up. That's good enough for me.
Okay, let's go.
Is anyone familiar with this biohazard? I can't say I've heard of that. I haven't heard of any of these zombie mods, but that one hasn't even come up before. Oh. I mean, the ultimate goal in any map like this would be trying to find somewhere you can stand where nothing can get to you, right? If anything, it should be my forte to be that. Right, there's a way to escape, but to where? Built this in a tower miles above a desert. These boxes don't break. I think we played something of yours. I don't recall what. I kind of like the verticality of this map, I've got to say. I like a good map that feels like you're climbing. Oh yeah, your rooms entry, that's what we played. The Hover G-Man and the teleport lab thing. I don't know what that machine's supposed to be. That's what Half-Life is. You make weird sci-fi machines that you have no idea what they do. Apparently this is a high radiation area. Probably should have had some more signs about that around. Seems like a safety issue. You're supposed to be able to get in the vent? Ow. Ow. That vent goes in there. You can't get in that. Look, without knowing what the mod is, I have no idea what that was. What this mod is supposed to be doing. Alright, that pretty much cleans up the batch I had, and it is right near 10 o'clock. I did start late. I don't know, should I do some more? I could always do. Let's see what the next map is. I think I would have done this page. 1985 Honda CRX. Let's look at a Honda. Why not? Got time. This. Half-Life? Half-Life. I think it's going to be a car. I can't help but wonder how these textures were made. Why this bit of the glass here wasn't nulled. Let's face it, anything with as fine grain make as this is gonna have some issues, and this one is not devoid of them. Oh god. I'll admit, that wasn't the kind of issue I was thinking of. Oh, the glass just isn't coming back now. It's gone. Oh no! What's happening? I don't even know what this is supposed to be, but I can stand on it. If the door wasn't in the car, I'd be able to get in here. Let's go for a drive. I think if I was making a car like this, because let's face it, the brushwork is pretty good, all things considered. But I would definitely like build the clipping out of just some simple clip brushes. I get the feeling that's not what's happened here. Oh no. Fire test. We'll end with fire test. How about that? Nothing special, just a little test with fire. Everyone says that before their house burns down. Fixed it now, you don't need blue wad and better Sprite. Guessing there's supposed to be a comma there. What? Is it fire test? Fire test. I like the implication that it's literal fire traveling through the pipe. Like, this isn't a gas canister or something, it's just... it is a barrel of fire. You can't even turn it off. Also, this is pushable. You can't actually push it, but it's pushable. Oh, hello, sideways fire. This might surprise you, but that was a fire test. Anyway, that's what we have for today. I'm just going to update this bookmark so that I don't get lost next time. And yeah, that's another batch. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for experiencing some of those quality maps with me. Cock maps. I'm leaving now. Once I remember what buttons I have to press. That one, that's a good one. Now I have to remember to press that one. And I'll see everyone next week. If God willing.